Don't let that throw you, men. If you have a cute little poem or limerick on hand, send it in to GI Journal, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA, and we'll read it to you. And now we present our lovely editor of your letters overseas, Linda Darnell.
Hello there, Kate. Tonight you're going to have a brand new editor for the letters from the men, because I'm leaving on a tour of Army camps overseas.
Oh, no fooling. Well,
Yeah.
tell me, who's the new editor going to be?
Well, she's a very good friend of mine, and she's from MGM, and her name is Lucille Ball. Come on.
Hello, Kay.
Oh, Lucille Ball. I adore you. I worship you. Oh, every beat of my heart is a flame that burns your name in my soul.
Okay, Kay, don't be ridiculous. Well, you just met me.
Hey, listen, a chowhound doesn't have to wait for dinner to be hungry, you know. Hello, Kay Kaiser speaking.
Hey, Kaiser?
Well, what strikes you so funny, Kelowna?
I put in one slug and I got another.
Listen, Kelowna, you're supposed to be overseas with the troops getting a story for GI Journal.
That's just where I am, Chief. Camouflaged to look just like a tree.
You look just like a tree?
Yes, exactly like a tree. Pardon me a minute, Chief.
Sure.
Lassie, go home.
Turning now a few pages in GI Journal, we come now to another one of your favorites. Hello, young man. I sort of remember you from someplace. You're,
I'm a current private sad sack.
Another chapter in our story, the life of Sad Sack. We pick up our story when the Sad Sack was first born. The proud father looks at the tiny bundle and says to the mother,
You're supposed to keep the baby, not the stork.
But the Sad Sack proves to his parents that he is a brilliant child. At the end of his very first year in school, he comes running home with the happy news.
Mama, I got skipped to the next class. They gave me I've been expelled.
Years passed and romance came to the Sad Sack. He met the girl of his dreams. He tries to make love by serenading her. He holds her hand and sings.
Hey,
what am I going to get, a kiss or a quart of milk?
Before the draft board gets the rest of my band, we better set up a musical headline for our pinup girl. It's gorgeous Georgia Carroll. Come here, honey. Say a few words, would you?
Why, sure, Kay, and I'd like to thank all the men for their wonderful letters and their pinup pictures of themselves. Keep them all coming in, won't you?
Oh, they will, sugar. Now, how about that tune?
Okay.
All right. Now, folks, especially for the 2nd Motor Transport Battalion and the men at APO 986, Georgia sings this beautiful song.
I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. I'll be around from now on. Your latest love can never last, and when it's past, I'll be around when she's gone. Goodbye again, and if you find a love like mine just now and then, drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. Oh, I'll be around when she's gone.
Well, it's been fun being your editor. I'll be back this way real soon, and until then, remember, folks, if you want to write for any of the editors here on the show, all you have to do is to write in any little gag that will fit, and we'll be glad to use it.
Oh, little party. Oh, hello there. Be with you in a minute. I'm sorry to be so informal about all this, but I'm rushing to an important appointment. It's the only chance I had to see you. I'll sing for you a song I'll bet you all remember.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things that you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. All those things that were worth dozens tell, baby. Till that lucky day, you'll know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Till that lucky day, you'll know darn well, baby. I can't give you anything but love.
Say, I'm going to be late. Gee, fellas, you'll have to excuse me. I'm awfully sorry. Look, while I'm getting dressed, why don't you do some singing, huh?
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love.
I can't give you anything but a song and a smile and loving all of the while. That's the only thing I've got, dear. Singing may be lots of fun, but what can you do when the day is done? Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find things that you've pined for, not what you've signed for. Someone to kiss you, not government is huge. I'd like to see you looking sharp as a tack. You really send me Jack. You're the guys that I've got eyes for. Every day I write your letter, pin me up, I'm wearing a sweater. I don't know what you'd get weary of, baby.
but I'll pick you up later.
Here we are again. Hope you enjoyed that mad scramble.
We're ready for you, Miss Hodges.
I'll be right there.
See, that's the appointment I was telling you about.
So long, fellas.
Gets the glory and the Navy gets the cheers. But all the dog face ever gets is mud behind the ears. Yeah, the tank boys ride in comfort, and a sailor takes a sail. But the dog face never gets a chance to sit down on his tail. 4 feet in my shoes, I got them infantry blues. I wish I'd joined the tank corps. Them guys got it sweet. They sit and do their fighting on a nice, soft seat.
Technical ferry, first class, at your service. What's that you say? The tanks? Okay. Tanks. Sold to the tank car.
Thank you very much, pal. Boy, this is really swank. You can have the infantry. I'll ride in a tank. This kind of work just ain't my meat. I wish the hell I'd joined the fleet.
The fleet? A very interesting request. Fleet, sold to the Navy.
Heave ho, me ho for the open sea. This is twice as easy as the poor old infantry.
Sold to the Air Corps.
Boy, this really is the life. No more worries, no more care. The softest job of all is flying airplanes through the air.
I see you're back, sir. Here's your pack, sir. All the roads are pretty rough. Parley-boo.
And all the services are tough.
Parley-boo. So whether you fight a soldier or gob, get in there and pitch and finish the job. Hinky-dinky parley-boo.
that, and if you're exasperated. Well, I hope you don't think that this is any easy job for... Well, good father. Yes, I know, I understand. Your brother is in an army hospital in Washington.
Oh, I'll take anything. I'll sit up, but I've just got to get to him.
But, my dear young lady, don't you understand? There is no space available. None at all. No reservations. Oh, no. And that means no. And that goes for you, too. Now, don't you look at me like that. Oh, dear, why didn't I get into some friendly business, like collecting for a finance company or... I've got an idea. The government is putting on a special car tomorrow evening for the movie stars who are going to Washington for the big Victory Bond show. Bing Crosby is in charge. And if you could get to the studio tomorrow morning and tell him your story, maybe...
Oh, you're wonderful.
I'd like 2 bedrooms and a compartment to Chicago.
Yes, sir. What am I saying? No.
So I just got to see Mr. Crosby, please.
Sure. Look, lady, nobody gets in here without a pass. Not even... Oh, hiya, Mr. Bensley. Got a pass for the lady?
She doesn't need one, Bill. She's my new stand-in.
Oh, well, that's okay, then. What do you mean, stand-in? That girl's a woman. She... Hey! Come back here, you! Oh, hiya, Miss Lynn.
Rehearsal for the Victory Caravan. Quiet.
Gee, Betty Hutton.
Behind each soldier, sailor, or marine, you will find some modest little queen who's always there to share his woes, whose heart goes with him where he goes. Although she seldom makes the Hall of Fame, she's all important just the same. Hep, hep. Plain Jane Doe, the sweetheart of the U.S.O. Plain Jane Doe doesn't rate the rave of a whacker wave, but she's just as brave at the canteen. What a gal, designed to build up your morale. And someday the history books will show, though we had the might and our cause was right, who'd the boys go out and fight for? Plain Jane Doe.
brother any girl could be proud of. Listen, Bing's over at the recording stage watching Carmen Cavallero rehearse a number. Now, you go on over there and tell him I said to get you on that train. Go on.
Oh, thank you, Miss Stanwyck. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey!
Helen Ladd. Oh, Mr. Ladd, please help me, please.
Why, Billy, don't you know it is nice to chase little girls?
She hasn't got a pass.
Mr. Ladd, he's trying to keep me from seeing Bing Crosby.
Hey, what are you, Bob Hope's secret agent?
She hasn't got a pass.
Oh, I've just got to see Mr. Crosby. The Victory Caravan's leaving tonight. Now I just have to be on it.
You do? Well, you go ahead. I'll take care of Willie.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, this is more fun in real life than it is in the movies.
You know, Bing, it's for boys like him that we're doing this Victory Caravan.
Certainly little enough to do. Look at the fruit salad on his chest there, huh? Looks like your big brother's been up where they really play for keeps.
And all they ask us to do is to buy victory bonds.
Honey, we're going to get you on that train if we have to make the engineer get off and walk. Right in through here, Carmen Cavallero's going to give us some very good Gershwin. I got rhythm. You want to go over there with me and sit down and see what we can figure out? Of course, we can listen a little, too. Swift today, Carmen.
Thank you, Bing. Say, I have an idea.
What's this?
Why don't you and Bob Hope double up in your lower berth?
Oh, I'd hate to ask them to do that.
Oh, I don't mind, but Hope may be a little difficult. You see, this is the first time he's ever had a chance to ride inside the train.
Why don't you go to Bob and tell him your story?
Yes, then he'll tell you his story, and you better have your track shoes on. Oh, I'm kidding, honey. He's really a very sympathetic, understanding man. He'll probably show you his scrapbook, and then you can both have a good cry. Go to him.
I will, and thank you very much. Goodbye.
Cute little mouse.
Oh, no, not that. I'd do anything else in the world to help you, but I slept with Crosby once. You know what he does all night? He dreams about horses. All night long, he kept beating me with a bedpost. When I woke up in the morning, I'd eaten all the straw out of the mattress. That's it.
Yes, yes.
Steady.
Came in second.
And there's a meat shortage.
Oh, I know it's a lot to ask you, Mr. Hope, but my brother's so lonesome.
Look, there's nothing I wouldn't do for a GI, but lard and myself in a lower berth? That's a concentration camp with pajamas.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, don't think turning on the tears is going to change my mind. I've had women crying over me all my life. No, sir, I've got a will of iron. Ah, Hetty. Hetty. You're beautiful. Speak to me. Say something.
Come on, Bluefoot. Giddy up, bud. Giddy up, Bluefoot. Come on, boy. Get in the money, just once.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Bob Hollywood Victory Caravan Hope telling you not to let up on buying those bonds. Don't stop at nothing, and your bank account will be as well stacked as Betty Hutton. I've been working very hard on this bond tour. I even offered to kiss anybody that'd buy a $50 bond. I only sold one, and Boris Karloff wants his money back. But now to open our show with a reminder that our South American friends are always with us, here's Miss Olga San Juan singing Rumba Matumba and putting everything into her singing from south of her border to north of the Hayes office. Miss Olga, Miss...
Hubba hubba.
She just set the good neighbor policy back 8 years.
Rumba Matumba, rumba Bogota. La 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 la. Oye mi rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Una rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Oye mi chemo currada, oye mi tonada, rumba matumba para ti. Oye mi linda bocuta, mi niche moruca, rumba matumba para ti. Oye mi rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Una rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Una rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Una rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Oye mi rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Una rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Esa rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa. Una rumba matumba que me dice purru pum pum purru pumpa.
Are you happy now? Well, there he is. Go on, tell him.
Mr. Hope, I haven't thanked you for everything yet, so if you're still selling kisses for a $50 war bond, I'll take one, please.
Well, there's just a few left. How was it?
I think Boris Karloff was right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Humphrey Bogart.
We've had a lot of bond drives. You people have proven by your magnificent response to each one of them that you knew exactly why they were necessary. We've also had a lot of patriotic speeches. I'm sure you don't need another one from me to tell you why we need this victory loan. And why it's important that we make this victory loan the smashing climax of all bond drives. Our fighting men have just won history's greatest victory for freedom. They didn't stop until they finished their job. It's up to us not to stop buying bonds until we finish our part of the job. We've got to bring those boys home. It's up to us to see that they get what they were promised and what they have every right to expect in medical care, hospitalization, rehabilitation, and economic opportunity. Your victory loan dollars will fulfill your pledge to the men who won the victory. This is a last chance victory loan. It's your last chance as a member of an organized civilian army to buy bonds for their future and for your own future. This theater staff stands ready at all times, day or night, to sell you victory loan bonds. With your help, this theater staff has a magnificent record in 7 war loan campaigns. They have a quota in this victory loan. As part of the state's, your city's quota. And now, for many happy returns, follow the musical advice of Bing Crosby in the United States Maritime Service Training Station Choir from Avalon, California, as they sing a new song by Harold Adamson and Jimmy McHugh. Sing it, Bing.
We've got another bond to buy. We've got another bond to buy. The bonds we bought before bought the bond that won the war. Now we've got another bond to buy. Well, you may think the war is won, but we can't leave the job half done. The boys have seen it through, now the rest is up to you. Yes, we've got another bond to buy. Bonds away, put your dough where it earns. Bonds away, and someday you'll get so many happy returns. You know, with every bond you buy, you've done your part for some brave guy. We've got to play it square with the boys we've got out there, so we've got another bond to buy. We've got another bond to buy. Go out and buy it. We've got another bond to buy. Go out and buy it. The bonds we bought before bought the bond that won the war. Now we've got another bond to buy. Dig in your pocket. Oh, you may think the war is won. Ask any soldier. But we can't leave the job half done. The Navy will tell you. The boys have seen it through. Now the rest is up to you. Yes, we've got another bond to buy. Bonds away, put your dough where it earns. Bonds away, and someday you'll have so many happy returns. You'll know with every bond you buy, you've done your part for some brave guy. There's Joe and Jim and Jack, and we gotta bring them back. Buy a bond today. We got another bond to buy.
This is the story of Tom Smith, prisoner of war. This is the story of a man in a prison cell. This is the story of death in Japan. Come to romantic Japan in cherry blossom time. Under the ads and the slick magazines and the smiling, lying faces.
I'm Captain Hui. Hi. As you notice, I speak perfect English. Yale, 32.
You probably won't be able to understand me. I never got out of a jerkwater college.
You bombed the sacred soil of Nippon. You destroyed the graves of our gods. You are to be shot.
Shot? I'm an aviator, a soldier. I only
You are to be shot. We shall strike such a terror in your homeland that you will never dare come here again.
Your gods are gonna have plenty of headaches.
You have 20 minutes left.
Well, now I know what to write. My last will and testament. The morning of April 18th, 1943, in the Japanese prison of Kobe, I, Tom Ellison Smith, make my last will and testament. That means I give things away. I have no stocks, no bonds, no family pictures, nothing. But words. A dime, that'll do for postage. Nothing but words. That's all I have. To Grace, the girl I hope to marry, I leave a certain Sunday in June.
You've got a good mind, Tom.
I'm building me a glider.
Someday you'll fly to the South Seas. I like you.
Do you?
You never noticed me, but I've noticed you.
Well, yes, I have.
Like other men notice girls?
Huh?
If you ever wanted to kiss me, to hold me in your arms?
To Grace, I leave the right to happiness. Yeah. And I leave behind to the kids on my block the chance to be what they really want to be.
That's the land. That's the skin of earth that mugs like you and me live on. The land, the people, that's all that matters.